pause to read, and if you want the formula for this, it's on my Patreon linked below. Today I'm making a mango cuticle oil. I've been getting quite a lot of requests for cuticle oil. They are relatively simple, but the trick is to make them lightweight and also have good moisturising and healing properties, and also to absorb nicely. I also wanted to give this one a bit of viscosity so it doesn't just run everywhere and stays and absorbs where it's applied. So here's my formula. We're using safflower oil, which is full of antioxidants and fatty acids, and this helps to repair and restore the cuticle. And we're adding this into our heated oil phase. For our second oil, we're using grapeseed oil. This hydrates and nourishes and helps to repair the skin and nails, and it's also nice and lightweight. And again, that's being added into the heated oil phase. The reason we have a heated phase is because I am adding a butter. I'm adding mango butter because this is a reasonably fast absorbed lightweight butter that moisturises, nourishes and helps heal dry skin. Adding this will also give our oil a tiny bit of viscosity without solidifying it, and that is why we need a heated oil phase, because we need to melt this down to melt the mango butter. However, it doesn't need to be heated much because we're only making a 20-gram batch. So I'm going to put that aside for now and work on the cool down phase, for which I'm using isopropyl myristrate. This is an emollient ester that locks in moisture. It gives the product a lighter feel and improves spreadability, whilst also giving a non-greasy feel, and it helps to soften and smooth the skin. And then after that, I'm adding caprylic triglycerides. This is an emollient ester that helps to repair and moisturise the skin. It softens and improves product spreadability, and again it's lightweight and non-greasy, adding to the overall feel of the product, making it nice and lightweight. Then, because this is an oil-based or anhydrous product, we're going to add some vitamin E, which is an antioxidant which also aids cell regeneration. And I'm making it a mango cuticle oil, so I'm adding some mango fragrance from Pure Scented, just in a very small proportion to give it a nice scent. And I'm just going to mix all of that together and put it to one side. And we're going to go over to our water bath to heat up our mango butter so that it melts and incorporates with the rest of our formula. This won't take long. Make sure that you are weighing down the beaker with something if you're doing this small amount so that it doesn't float and topple over. I just use the spoon. And then we take that out and just make sure that it's fully melted and incorporated. Take the temperature and let it get down to around 40°C. And once it's in that ballpark, you can add your cool down ingredients. So it's the use of the esters in this formula that make it really lightweight and non-greasy, and they'll make it absorb into the skin nice and quickly. If you were to use really heavy oils in this and only oils, it would be very greasy, and then you'd end up with greasy fingers, which nobody really wants. This dries down really nicely and it leaves sort of your nails and cuticle and all around your fingers feeling really, really soft. So I'm really pleased with this. What I'm going to do is fill up these little bottles. If you have nail varnish bottles, then they work very well as well because you can brush it on. Otherwise, these little dropper bottles are great because you can just do a little drop on each nail and then rub it in with your fingers. So I'm just going to fill these up badly and then we can test it out. You can switch out the esters and the oils and butter if you like, but like I say, just be mindful of how fast they absorb, how lightweight they are, etc. If you don't have the isopropyl myristate, you can just use caprylic triglycerides or just isopropyl myristate, but be mindful of usage rates and make the rest up with the oils. So this is how I use it. I just drop a few little drops on my fingers and then just rub that in around the cuticle area to moisturize and repair and nourish your fingernails. And yeah, it dries down really well and they feel really nice. So I hope you give this a try. Let me know what you think. And if you use another fragrance, I really like mango. This is kind of based on the California Mango Cuticle Oil. So do check that out as well if you can. Thank you to everyone that watches my videos, and as usual, thank you to all my patrons, including my VIP and mentoring patrons showed in here. You can join my Patreon below, and I'll see you in the next one.